Awake, not knowing the day, because every day feels the same. What do you have to say? I look to the heavens. I got nothing. I turn the pages because I know there is more to know. And when I have more time and less to do, I find solace in poetry because I know there is more to do. I don't know much, I sincerely don't, but I know nothing lasts forever, not even a pandemic. I pull up my curtains, same curtains that sees me at all times, sees my darkest and still stays. Same curtains that shields me from the world and protects me from the light and sun rays. And I know if COVID-19 were the sun, my curtains would be my savior. Maybe a savior is something or someone that truly cares. The world I live in is desperately in need of a savior. Jesus, our savior, not only died for us, but fed the people of his generation. My country, who are you feeding? Saviors are our doctors, nurses, and those who give not for the fame, but because they know what it feels to have nothing. Saviors are our mothers, with millions of children out of school. It is said if they shut schools for too long, moms will find a solution to the pandemic faster than any science. I felt it. People stayed at home and the world became writers. Pushing the pen to let the pain out of them, pandemic appeared like a series of stories that made us smile and cry simultaneously. In fact, we know this is true because they appear on the front page of every paper we read and pop out as notifications on our screen. I read the story of a woman who lost her husband to the virus without having to say goodbye or even having a chance to bury him. We never know what reality is until reality is. I tried to put myself in her shoes, but I couldn't. Because even without putting on her shoes, my feet hurt. Like I was shot, but not on the chest, on both legs, with the shooter saying, I still want you to survive. Yes, COVID, a true definition of pain. We are told to wash our hands and remember not to touch our face. Keep your distance and give the person next to you space. But then, I washed my hands until my skin split. I washed my hands until I couldn't feel my fingerprints. I washed my hands because I don't want to transmit. I washed my hands like I would wash off my fears and insecurities. With the state of the world right now, the only thing we are sure of is that we are not. When it all ends, can we embrace each other warmly ever again? We know we aren't ready for another epidemic. Some of our streets are still covered in silence, but we are told to expect others. COVID-20, 21, 22, who knows? At this point, handshake might become extinct, and hugs would be only for the couples. Would quiet street be a norm, or empty stores be an order? No, I don't think so. In the midst of darkness, there is always hope. At the end of the tunnel, there's always the light. COVID came in waves, crashing down like storms. God says when the enemy comes in like a flood, my spirit will raise a standard against it. Concentrate and listen. I know it is dark. You are only at the edge of it, you won't drown. Because in no matter of time, this too shall pass. Like a transition of night to day, like watching the sunset and the sunrise. I went to bed knowing this day because some days don't feel the same. What do you have to say? I looked up to the heavens. I've always been with you. Ahead.